Hey guys, it's been a long time and no see. I'm so sorry, but kind of been in a tiny bit of a reading slump, but I'm over it now, I think. And so I am back with a book haul and a couple updates, but I will do the book haul first in case you guys don't care or don't want to hear about my updates. So I just thought that that would be the right thing to do. The first book I got is really torn up and I feel really bad. Beautiful Disaster by, let's see, Jamie Maguire. And this book is so beat up. It's like indented. Do you see that? Oh, it's so sad. It's heavy though. It's like a big book. Like not just like lengthwise, but like height. It's big. Anyway, this book is about a girl named Abby Abernathy. And she kind of had a bad past. And so she's trying to stay on the right and arrow. Or the straight and arrow. Right and arrow. She doesn't drink, swear, she's very modestly dressed, etc. And so when she goes to college with her best friend America, she meets Travis, who is the school's walking one night stand, and he is a fighter in like the MMA or some sort of, he's in a floating fighting ring, and he's intrigued by Abby's like resistance to him, and so they make a wager or a bet that if he loses his bet, then he has to stay abstinent for a whole month, and if he wins, then Abby has to live with him for the same amount of time. So you can probably tell where this is gonna go. I read on Goodreads that this is the one of the only YA books that has sex in it. It's not the reason why I got it, but it doesn't hurt, right? This book is like bigger than my head. And I got a big head. This book I got is called Little Wings, and this is by Regina Sirois, maybe? I don't know. I'm terrible at pronouncing names. But this book is about a girl named Jennifer, and she always thought that she was an only child, but she soon finds out that her mother has kind of a secret family that she never told her about, and so she kind of takes a road trip from Nebraska to a small fishing town in Maine, and just to find out like what happened and who these people are. And she meets a boy I think named Nathan, and she just like meets the people of the town, and I think this book is going to be exciting and kind of sweet. I have a lot of like thrillers and mysteries and things like that in my pile, so I wanted something a little bit more wholesome, I guess, and about self-discovery and that sort of thing, so that's why I got this one. This next book I am so excited for, you guys. You don't even know. It's Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, and this is by April Genevieve. It's by her. So this book is about a girl named Violet, and Violet is completely crushing on the guy that rents her guest house in the back of her like decrepit mansion that she lives in, and his name is River. And she starts to have weird things happen around the house and you know, that kind of thing, and so she remembers her grandmother's warnings to her about the devil, and she kind of starts to wonder if River is involved somehow. And so I'm really excited to read this. It's gotten really, really good reviews on Goodreads, and so, and this cover is just stunning, like really beautiful. So I cannot wait to read this, and I love the name, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea. That just sounds so creepy. The next book I got is The Beginning of Everything, and this is by Robin Schneider. This one is about a boy named Ezra. And Ezra is on the top of his game. He's a star athlete. He's homecoming king. He's popular. He's the jock. He's like everything that you would expect high school experience to be like. But one day he gets into a car accident and the driver shatters his knee. And so he kind of goes from hero to zero overnight. And so he meets this girl named Cassidy, and Cassidy kind of changes everything for him. And so I'm really excited to read this. I love the cover because there's a roller coaster on it, and I love roller coasters. It's one of my favorite things. And I know you can't see it because it's a library book, so I can't take it off. But there's a embossed roller coaster in like a metallic blue. That's really cool. Next book I got is The Moon and More by Sarah Dessen. I haven't read a Sarah Dessen book in forever. So I saw this on the shelf and I thought to give it a go. This book is about a girl named Emmeline, and her boyfriend's name is Luke, and they are the perfect couple. Emmeline is kind of a little bit bored, I guess. And there is a boy in town named Theo, and he is a filmmaker and he's making a movie, and they kind of get swept up in this whirlwind romance. And so this is her last summer before college, and so it's just, you know, about her life. And as always, Sarah Dessen has a few wrenches to throw into the plan, and I love her books. I love everything she's written. Dreamland and This Lullaby are my favorite from her, and Just Listen. Those are my 3 favorites from her. So I'm really excited to read this. Like I said, I haven't read a Dessen book in a long time, and I thought it was necessary. The next book I got is Live Through This by Mindy Scott, and this book is about a 15-year-old girl named Coley, and her life is like okay. It has its moments, but she has a crush on a guy named Reese, and it starts to blossom into this relationship, and she is reminded of her past and a relationship sort of that went awry. And I'm really excited to read this. Anna and the French Kiss author Stephanie Perkins says she couldn't put it down, and so I'm really super stoked. And also Melissa's books, Melissa, she recommended this book to everybody because it's very dark, and I wanted like a dark realistic fiction for some reason. I was really into that idea, and so I got this. So and the cover is really cool. It's so sad though. The next book I got is called Transcendence, and this is by CJ Amalolu, and I loved Dirty Little Secrets by her. It's about a girl whose mother is a hoarder, and man, that book was good. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. It's more of a like fantasy, not even fantasy, but more like paranormal-ish kind of book, and it's about a girl named Cole, and Cole starts to see visions of things she knows she's never experienced or been through before, and she meets a guy named Griffin, and Griffin tells her that she's seeing things from past lives. And so he introduces her to a group of people who have the same ability. I think they're the Aket, A-K-H-E-T, Akate. It's a group of people that have the same ability, and one person wants to like protect her, and then the other person wants like vengeance of the group. And so I'm super excited about this, and one of my favorite things is that it's an interracial couple. Oh my god, I am so excited about that. I'm so over like the pasty pale boys that are brooding all the time. Like finally something different. Alright guys, the second to last book I have is Trapped, and this one is by Michael Northrop, and this is about 7 kids who get trapped in the school during a snowstorm. They're the last to be picked up, and you know, you'd think that you'd be able to handle it, live in a school when the snow is going on, but since it's snowing so hard, the roof is starting to collapse. And so they're in a lot of danger, and obviously when you're cold and hungry and you know all they have is like the vending machine food, so it's not like really substantial food, tempers start to flare. And so I'm really excited about this book. It's been so hot here that this book just sounded really good and cold. Okay guys, the last book I got, I am like super excited. I know I say that like about every book, but this one is really truly I'm super excited about. And it's Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and I think I'm the first person that got it from the library because it is like perfect, and I'm so excited. This book is about twin girls named Kath and Ren, and they are really into this book series from that's called the Simon Snow series, and they write fan fiction for it. They're on the forums all the time, and they're just obsessed. And as time goes on, her sister Ren sort of gets out of the fandom, but Kath doesn't. And when they go on to college, Ren tells her that she doesn't want to be her roommate. And so she is struggling between, you know, having this new life and still hanging on to this fandom, and she's not sure if she can let go. And I'm just, oh my gosh, this book sounds so great. I cannot wait. And the cover is like freaking amazing. I love this cover. It's one of my favorites. I love like the cartoony sort of thing. And I'm reading Eleanor and Park right now, and I cannot wait to finish it because I think it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to finish it because I want to start this one so bad. But yeah, so that is all of my books that I got, and now I am going to move on to some updates. This update really isn't even like an update. It's kind of like what's going on with my BookTube channel. But I decided that I am not going to do individual reviews anymore. It's just too much work, and it really kind of turns me off to making videos, I guess. And so I decided to do instead monthly like wrap-ups instead of the books that I read, and I'm just going to do like hauls and tags and stuff like that. So I kind of want to do more of like introducing new books to you guys instead of just telling you about other books. And you can always read like my more in-depth reviews on Goodreads of the books, and when I do my wrap-ups I will link each review that I do from my book channel, and I will tell you all about the book in the wrap-ups and like a brief review, because sometimes it's hard for me to figure out what to say, and it's hard to kind of put it into words and it translate well and people understand it, and you know, things like that. And I also don't want to worry about spoilers for you guys. I know I hate that when I'm spoiled, so I want to try to avoid that as well. So that's pretty much what I think is gonna happen. I think that's another reason why I kind of stopped making videos on YouTube, both this last time and then the time before when I was gone for like a year. I think it was just too much, and it was too much work, and I felt like it was starting to get a little bit overbearing for me and a lot more work than it should have been, and it started to not be fun. So that's kind of what I would like to do, and I'm pretty sure that hauls are the most popular thing to watch on YouTube, on BookTube anyways. And so those are my videos, most views anyway. So that's kind of what I am thinking. Let me know what your thoughts are, and yeah, so that's what's going on. And the second thing is I did do a haul today, but I did take a lot of books back, even the ones that I haven't read yet. I just don't have enough time. I think I got a little overzealous, as one does in a library. And I just got way too many books, and there's no way I can read them all, especially when I'm going back to school on October 15th. I just don't have enough time. So I kept the books that I really wanted to read, and I will do a to be read pile video soon, and I will let you know what those books are. And so yeah, that's it, you guys. I hope you guys aren't too mad at me for that, but I just feel like I would make more better quality videos and more exciting videos that way, and I can really focus on editing that and making it look really pretty for you guys. So I hope you guys are having a great Friday. I'm going to Magic Kingdom on Sunday with my sister, brother-in-law, my niece, and my nephew. I'm really excited. It'll be a lot of fun. And I'm gonna go on Space Mountain. I've never been on Space Mountain before, ever. So I'm a little nervous. I love roller coasters, but the idea of it being in the dark is making me a little paranoid because I need to be in control. I'm one of those people, and so I'm a little scared. But I think it'll be fine. And so I'm super excited about that, but I will try to do a little bit more reading. I want to finish Eleanor and Park today, but we'll see how that goes. Maybe. But yeah, you guys, I've rambled enough. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.